All right, guys, we're back with round one, Edison format. This is actually a win-a-mat that happened at my regional in Fort Worth, Texas, hosted by Epic Cards and Games. Shout out to the owner of Epic, David, for letting me film the win-a-mat. So this is a single elimination, 22 players. So I decided to feature round one, the Sheriff Los playing his signature Vayu Turbo deck versus Joey Linch playing the Machina Turbo deck. So both these guys' decks are on my channel if you guys want to go find them. And the deck profile playlist, Joey's won like a bunch of my locals, like four. Only three on the channel, but he's won four with this deck, and Los obviously has dominated with his Vayu deck. So I decided to feature because I think these are two of the best players at my locals, so that's why I chose them for round one. But loser here is eliminated. We're fighting for a Light and Darkness Dragon, Matt. Alright, so Los went first, set a monster, set a back row. Joey special summon Cyber Dragon. Shout out to Joey playing on the Epic mat, and he's got the Team Epic shirt on, repping Team Epic. So I expect this to be a great match. Just two very good players. All right, so he's D-Presence Joey Cyber Dragon. Now Joey's hand is like a hamster, Gores, and I can't see the rest of the cards. So it looks like he sets hamster, but did Low set Raikou? D-Prison Raikou turn one is like a standard play in Vayu Turbo. So let's see if Los, or it could be hamster as well. Could be either or. Yeah, I didn't know. I kind of just showed up to the regional. Okay, so yeah, Raikou's the hamster. Oh, mill Vayu. I always say this when Vayu Turbo mills free Vayus, it's so hard to beat. So it's like Joey doesn't want to drop the Gores on a 200 attack. But anyway, I was saying that I kind of showed up to the regional I was expecting to play, but then shout out to Joey. He told me to film it, and I was like, "Will the store let me film?" And they were like, "Yeah, go ahead." And I was like, "Okay." I did. Actually, we won't talk about that. All right, so let's see. 4 or 5. What can Joey do? I actually tried this Machina deck myself, and you can see Joey's hand is not that great. He really sometimes it just comes down to the dice roll. His hand is like bottomless, Regeki break, Gores. He doesn't want he can't set the bottomless because he needs that Gores. Okay, so did he set bottom? He said the Regeki break. So he's probably trying to get Los to attack into the Gores. So here, what I think is gonna happen is maybe Los attacks with Hamster. Joey activates Regeki break, hits the back row, and drops Gores. I think that's what's gonna happen, but we'll see. Ooh. So let's see. Joey's checking his back row. Does he care about the plague or the hamster, or does okay, yeah, Joey has to do it now because he doesn't want Los to make a Stardust. Okay, yeah, good play by Joey. So Los now probably thinks Joey's got Gores. So Joey decides to just drop it there. Doesn't really care about the token. He just wants the 2700 Gores. Now, what will Los do? Will he make... Now he has to decide, do I make Thought Ruler or do I make Colossal? Or maybe you make a Stardust if you have back rows to protect your Stardust. So let's see what Los decides to make. You can make Goyo as well. All right. Joey kind of helped popularize his deck, but I don't know. When I tried it myself, I don't know how I feel about this deck. I feel like Avarice can be just dead. Maybe I'd play 2 Avarice. Because that's the problem I had when I was playing the deck. I kept drawing too many like pot of Avarices dead, or especially early game. The mid game Avarice is insane, or late game. But you just got to get out of the early game with this deck. But when you're playing as Vayu Turbo just puts so much pressure on you quick. So do Black Wings. Okay, so he Brio's back. Which one? His Raikou. Discard Sirocco. So he has like Vayu. He has a Vayu and a Sirocco in his grave. Ooh, but now he's going to get heavied. Chain Compulse. Put the Gores back. So Los had D-Prison Compulse. Maybe should have gone for Stardust there, but he wanted to keep his Raikou. Again, I don't know his hand, but he does have Brio, so luckily for Los, Joey couldn't really deal with the Brio. And we know one of the cards in Joey's hand is Gore's. Yeah, 2 cards in hand. One of them's Avarice, so it's like Gore's, Avarice. Oh, but here comes Caius. So maybe Los was setting up the Caius play. Bottom says Caius gets rid of Hamster. So yeah, Joey's last 2 cards are Gore's. Los knows he has the Gore's. Gore's, Avarice. Yeah, this... And Los still has Plague Spreader in the graveyard, so he's got a lot of plays. Actually, this game is not looking good for Joey, just because of the dead Avarice. Okay, so he chooses not to use Vayu, so that's 1 back row. He really needs to get a mill off. Like, just a Raikou to go off. Does he have another Caius? But he can make an 8. Yeah, he can make an 8 here with his Vayu. Oh, God. Whew. This is sick, man. This sick. It hurts. 2 free Vayus. So what does Los go for? If you go for, you can go either a Stardust or Darken. Now 2 hamsters are gone. So let's see which play Los will decide to go for. Again, depends on your backers. He chooses the Stardust. He's reading a 3rd. So Joey chooses to milk because he needs to make the Avarice live. And I think it's live now. Let's see. Yep, Avarice is live now. So Los knows he has Gore, so he doesn't attack with the Card Trooper. Joey might actually be able to fight back this game because like all Los has, he has 1 Vayu, so he has a Vayu play. He has 1 back row that he can protect. But he has Stardust, so that's like the only unfortunate side for Joey. Here he draws 2. He's got Lila, Mirror Force. That's that's unfortunate. 2 cards that are kind of dead. Oh, he drew Hamster too, right? Okay. So he chooses to attack over Card Trooper. Takes 13, 67. Okay, so now Joey can just draw a fortress, a gear frame, and it'll help him out. What's that trap card he drew? All right. This has been a good game. Good game. Good round 1 game. What's the trap card? I can't see. Oh, it's Solemn. Oh, and he can't set the Solemn because of Gores. Yeah, Gores can get a little clunky at times like this. Like, he couldn't set the Bottomless early on because of Gores. And we did Joey's deck profile for this deck. He said Gores is his favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, which I was shocked. Because normally people don't say Gores. It's not a card. People usually have like some card they did well with, like they topped a big tournament with. That's usually like the card they choose. And that Stardust is hurting Joey really bad. Okay, so Mirror Force Gores. Did he finally draw the D Prison? This is the one scenario where Compulse is just so good against Stardust. Okay, so I think he set Mirror Force and D Prison. So I'm almost positive Los is not going to hit him with Stardust. But I could be wrong. I mean, if I'm Los, I'm going to look at like, okay, how many D Prisons are gone? Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to attack. All right, that was a good draw. But like, did Joey set the Solemn? I think Joey, I hope he set the Solemn. Oh, no. Okay, this is not too bad. Let's see if he lows 50-50. He hit the D Prison. That's, I mean, just, it's Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Sometimes it comes down to 50-50. So I'm thinking if Joey didn't want to set the Solemn because of Gores, right? But now he really needs that Fortress. In order for Joey to come back this game, he really needs that Fortress to hit. Like crash with the Stardust and then pop. But yeah, that 50-50 shot Oh, Dark Arb. Joey just scoops, yeah. There's not much Joey could have done. So Los wins game one. Joey almost fought back, but Los just so ahead. All right, game two. Linch is going first. Activates charge, mills Raikou, compose gear frame. So that's good. So at least he gets an early mill. Yeah, this deck really, really. See, this is why I recommend you guys should always try at least once enter play with each deck. Because now I'm more familiar with this deck that I played it in one tournament. So me having seen it, not saying I played it perfectly, but just seeing the way it draws, the situations you get into, I'm way more familiar with it. Same thing with Dragon Turbo. Okay, so 2 cards and like, so I think Joey's in a good spot. He's got, oh, what's he gonna do? He's gonna maybe compose or something. Icarus, main deck Icarus. Oh, deck dev. Okay. Yeah, when last time the one time I played this Machina deck, I made top 8 at my local, but I lost to Lowe's because he deck dev'd me like in this, and it was devastating. Which you would think, I mean, it only hits my Raikou and Hamster engine. Is it worth siding? How many cards did he hit? He hit 2, but at that point it just really hurt. Oh yeah, he did hit 2 cards. So Low summons Greffer, sends Vayu, and Plague. Does Joey have Iron Wall? Oh, he does have Iron Wall. So now he Mirror Forces the Greffer. Now he's got 2 back row. So Joey's back row is Iron Wall and Starlight Road. Oh, he showed the Gores. Oh, Joey's supposed to side that card out probably. So he dusts the Iron Wall. Summons Arn Wing. Yeah, it's not looking good for our boy Joey. This is why I don't like Starlight Road. Yeah, it protects your Iron Wall, but it can be so dead at times. But it stops other cards. It stops Mirror Force, Torrential, Heavy 3 cards. I just don't like Starlight Road. I like it if you're playing against like Black Wings because that deck, you know, their Icarus, you stop their Icarus as well. So that's like the only deck I really like Starlight Road in. Joey has Solemn again. Oh yeah, that was. See, sometimes it comes down to side deck error. Maybe Joey should have not. I think he forgot. He forgot to side out Gores when you're siding in like Floodgates, like Iron Wall, because now he can't even set that Solemn because he needs that Gores to go through. And let's see if Los makes the read on the back row that is dead. Special Gale. This is 21. I think Los did make the read. It's like to me when I play against Donnell, I know he likes to side, like he loves Starlight Road, and like I can always read it when he has a road, and I'm just like, you don't have anything back there. I'm just gonna attack you. Yeah, let's see what Joey draws. Okay, that was a good draw for Joey. So he's got gear frame. See, it's like sometimes it's those side errors. Like Joey having the Gores, he would have had the Solemn set and his gear frame would have been safe. So now you're kind of forced to attack one deep prison just hurts. Yeah. All right, now Joe. I think now Joey set the Solemn because he's at 13, so Gores is irrelevant now. So he's got Solemn and Starlight Road. And Joey scoops. So Los is moving on. Joey's eliminated because it's a single elimination win-a-mat. Hope you guys enjoyed that duel, and we'll be back soon for round 2. Bye, guys.